What is going on, SHJ Army? Today we're back for another How To Tuesday. I specifically want to talk about how to get abs in this video because we have a lot of people commenting on some of the celeb workout routines and saying, hey, you know, what about the ab workouts? And one thing I do mention is the fact that these celebrity workouts are based around the specific celeb's workout. That makes sense, right? So the research I do then gets translated over into what I find their workout is like, and if that includes ab workouts, which some of them do, like Ryan Reynolds, for example, had a specific ab routine. If I find that, then abs are included. If I don't find that, and it seems that they're not including it, then they're not included in it. So that's one specific thing that I want to go over. But another thing I want to go over is the exact topic. We do have an article on the site that's the secret to a flat stomach and six-pack abs. I have another video in vlog format that is why I don't specifically train my abs. And then I want to do this video, obviously, to talk about how to get abs, and I want to talk about that. But before I do that, I want to talk about the fact that I'm finishing up the book Less. I'm going to finish this today or tomorrow, and the review will be up this week. And my next book or two that I'm reading before book club, which will start on the 1st of the month, we have to do our vote for that, is going to be The Handmaid's Tale, which is free for Prime readers on Amazon, so that one's good for free, and Vagabonding, which is an uncommon guide to the art of long-term world travel. The reason I'm talking about both of them is because Vagabonding is only like 200 pages, but it's also the type of book that I'm probably going to go through multiple times, so it's not just like a straight-through read, so I do want to read a fiction book in there. I don't know why I'm putting them over here, but I am. And yeah, that's about it. Basically, I'm going to break it down in a couple of different ways, talk about the different camps of fitness trainers and what the beliefs are and science behind it and stuff like that, and really go into how to get abs. That makes sense. All right, crack the monster, cue the music, and save me from Alright, the first thing I want to go over in how to get abs is something that you're going to hear over and over and over, and that's the fact that abs are made in the kitchen. Abs are made through your diet and how well you can lose body fat percentage, build muscle, and you know, that's the key to abs right there. You could turn the video off. Just kidding. We're going to go over some more things, but it is really important to know that a lower body fat percentage is going to show more abdominals. It's honestly very likely that you might actually, if you've been working out and you have a strong core, you might actually have abs. They might actually just be covered by stubborn body fat that is hard to lose in that section. Some people might show a little bit of abs at 14%, 15% body fat, but it's likely once you start getting down closer to 10 and under, you're really going to start seeing more defined abs. So in order to lose body fat, you got to reduce your caloric intake, keep your protein high, you know, the whole how to choose my diet, which I'm going to link to one of them somewhere over here, and I'll link to the guide to calorie counting below, the full article on the site. So these are things that you need to incorporate first and foremost. That's going to be repeated over and over and over. It's that lower your body fat and you're going to start seeing these abs. Now I also want to talk about the different camps of fitness gurus and trainers and what they believe, and you could take from it what you'd like. I'll also give you a scientific background on it a little bit. And you're going to have one camp that says that you'll never have to do crunches again, never have to do hanging leg raises again, never have to do anything again. I don't actually, and I have pretty good abs. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. My abs are great. In my opinion, they're exactly what I need, and if I lower my body fat, they get even more developed. So my abs are basically developing from my compound lifts and keeping my core tight on any weighted movements that I do, whether it's bicep curls or bench press or anything that I'm doing. I'm keeping my core tight and following the movement properly, so my abs are becoming engaged, and it's enough with the low body fat percentage to have abs, so that's enough for me. I know Brandon, on the other hand, really likes to incorporate in a leg raise of some sort. I think his favorite is hanging leg raises and a crunch of some sort, and I'll talk about that more later. So in the one camp, you're going to have the group of people that say never do those crunches or leg raises again, compound lifts are enough, and then the other camp is going to say, hey, you know, compound lifts like deadlift and squats, you shouldn't even do them because they're going to give you bulkier abs. And guess what? Neither is true, because it's been shown that the compound lifts don't actually engage your core as much as either side is saying. So while they might engage your core a little bit, 5%, 10%, whatever it is, and it might be enough with the rest of your workout to have your strengthen your core enough with a low body fat percentage to have abs, it is not giving you that bulky look. And if anything, you want to go for, you might want to add in some more concentrated ab exercises, and that's fine as well. This can be done 3 to 5 times per week. This could be done once or twice a week. This could be done at your own discretion to develop the specific parts of your abs. Now, it's also been shown that hanging leg raises are pretty good for strengthening the top abs, but they're more so beneficial for strengthening the lower abs, which tend to be the harder portion of your abs to get defined. The way Brandon does it is specifically because leg raise of sorts is generally better for the lower abs, and then a crunch of sorts, whether it's weighted or a full crunch or a ball throw or whatever you're doing, some crunch of some sort or some sit-up motion is generally better for the higher abs, and a leg raise, whether it's laying down leg raises where you have a partner pushing your legs or hanging leg raises or the sorts, is generally better for the bottom abs. I specifically like the partner leg pushes for my leg raises. Brandon likes the hanging, so it could go either way. I suggest incorporating, if you were going to incorporate them, one leg raise and one crunch type movement, whichever that is. And if you're not, that's fine too. Focus more so on your nutrition, focus on your diet, and focus on getting your body fat percentage down. That's first and foremost. Also focus on engaging your core through your movements. Have a strong core, and once the body fat gets lowered, your abs will then be defined, hopefully. If you're not focused on the diet and you're focusing on building the abs first, it's not possible to build abs over, let's say, 20% body fat level. You're not going to suddenly, oh, well, instead of losing weight, I'm just going to have abs. You do see some power lifters who have these abs and just freakishly large, huge, muscular abs, but it's more so likely that it's a lot easier for you to drop the body fat and tone the abs, and that's how you're going to get them. So that's personally my opinion on how you get abs. That's also a response. I want to do a specific article so I can link with all these resources where I'm talking about abs to show people why some of the celeb workout routines don't have abs and the celebs in the videos do have abs. A lot of them are lean and toned, and they just have these defined low body fat type abs. They don't have these big abs like the Mountain from Game of Thrones you might see, who's a huge person, 300 plus pounds, has these abs coming through. Some people get them. I'll show a body fat picture of a male body fat percentage and what percentage they have abs at, if I could find one. I tend to show even at 14-15% body fat, and then they get more defined as I go lower, obviously, which is the case for everybody else. You generally won't see them around the 20%. Some people are lucky enough to see them a little higher, but the abs that people are really, really noticing are generally around that 8 to 12% ratio, depending on the person. So focus heavily on that. Focus on your diet. Focus on your nutrition. Finding what's sustainable for you to drop your body fat percentage, and pick your goal. If your goal is to have abs drop the body fat percentage, if your goal is to gain weight and mass right now and you want to put on muscle, sure, you could throw in these ab exercises for when you eventually do your cut, but that's not your specific goal. Your specific goal might be to gain strength or mass or weight, and then you're raising your caloric intake and then come back to the abs and get them later. So this, I hope it was informative for you. Smash the thumbs up button. I'll see y'all later. See y'all suckers later. And yeah, be back for another how-to next Tuesday. Later. Hey guys, I love pepperoni, and if you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and check out the links below, I'll get to eat more pepperoni, like, because I'm a puppy, and I love pepperoni. Please, get me more pepperoni, I just need it. Oh yes, pepperoni's so good. Please subscribe and like.